Hello, everybody. Today, supposedly the results are in for Garrett Cole of the Yankees. I feel like we need pitching. I would love if we can get Blake Snell or Jordan Montgomery, but rumor has it, not even a rumor. I mean, the media is like, I think Bob Nightingale, which he's kind of unreliable, but he's reporting that. I think some other reporters might have said it too. So I think it really did happen. The Yankees have given another trade proposal, like a big trade proposal to the Chicago White Sox for Dylan Cease, which I would love Dylan Cease as well. He would be a nice addition to the team. He's a gets a lot of strikeouts. He might not like have the best numbers in the world, but I think he was like the runner up for the Cy Young, so he wasn't like totally bad last year. He looked pretty good for the American League. He was right behind Cole for the Cy Young in the American League, and so the sticking point here is that they want our outfield top prospect Jones, and the Yankees don't want to give him up. So I think if the injury is pretty bad for Cole, say he's out like for half the season or more, or at the very worst, if he's out for till like the whole season, maybe even. I think we really have to put the pedal to the metal and make a deal happen for Cease or sign somebody. Cease would be ideal because you don't have to give any money for him, and that doesn't go against the salary cap and not salary cap. What do you call it? In baseball, it's revenue sharing, and we don't want to go over a certain point. So Cease would be the guy to go with. But if we have to put Jones in there, look, Jones is a really good prospect, and we might watch him become a superstar if we send him over to Chicago. But it's what he might be versus what we'd be getting in Dylan Cease, a guy that could anchor a staff at the top of the staff and be the guy to, that ace that we'd be missing without Cole. And then if it were like a half a season thing and you get Cole back like mid-season, then you would have Cole and Cease, and it would just make the rotation that much better. So I hope something happens here. Even if we don't, even if he's not like, even if he just has to miss a month or so or 2 months because he gets pushed back because of the injury or whatever, you still might want to get a Dylan Cease or a Snell or a somebody. I think the Yankees would be foolish not to get somebody. And if we get Cease, I think he's signed for another 3 years. So we would ultimately get him for like the next 3 years. So I think it would be a good investment. We wouldn't lose him at the end of the year. So it wouldn't be a total loss even if Jones turns into something really special. So, you know, Jones could be the next Judge, or he could be a bust, or he could just be something in between. And you got to take that chance. You gotta trade him to get the pitching. So, and the Yankees are, it's like a rock and a hard place. It's like, what are you going to do? It's like, we already have a rocky rotation as it is. It's like, I think it's important to shore this up. Even if Cole wasn't hurt, I wanted us to get another pitcher. Never mind now that he's hurt, I think it's imperative that we do it right now as soon as possible. And I think it's also telling, someone brought this up on Twitter, and I was thinking the same thing before I read it. If the Yankees are already like engaging Chicago in trade talks for Dylan Cease, that tells me that Cole's out for a long time. That this is a serious injury. Or otherwise, why would they be already engaging Chicago in trade talks when we haven't even gotten uh, a prognosis on what, diagnosis, shall I say, on what Cole's injury is. So I think it's serious if they're already getting involved in trade talks. They must already have like preliminary like things. They're just getting like second opinions from different doctors and stuff, and making sure that everyone's got everything right. So we will see. we will see what happens, and hopefully we get Cease. Hopefully we get Dylan Cease. Later, dudes. Happy Tuesday.